Breaking news. World Intellectual Property Organization is hijacked by the bureaucrats. It is run by a gang of bureaucrats, and the leaders of the 187 countries, they are not aware of it. If they are aware of it, they could have done something. But it seems that they are not aware of it. So that is why I am sending this message to the political leaders. I am repeating, political leaders, not the bureaucrats, that World Intellectual Property Organization is hijacked by the bureaucrats. It is under the clutch of the bureaucracy. And this bureaucracy is leading this organization to the destruction. First, let me tell to the world what is the World Intellectual Property Organization. The World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, is an UN international organization currently headed by Mr. Francis Gehry, Director General. Francis Gehry is an Australian national, and it is a mafia or a gang of bureaucrats who they are sharing the annual income of 680 millions annually. Now you would be surprised to know how this income comes to WIPO. WIPO basically is doing one thing, major one thing, and the core activity is that WIPO is processing the international requests. I am saying processing, not issuing anything. Processing the international requests of patents, trademarks and copyrights. And out of it, WIPO generates around 650 million Swiss franc income annually. 34 million Swiss franc is contributed by the member states. When we say the contributed by the member states, each individual employee working in the WIPO also contributing through the staff assessment. Through a staff assessment, from individual salary, around 20 to 25% is deducted, which goes to the account of the member state. Presently, WIPO is having 180 member states, but it's a very surprising figure. On record, they have 187 member states, but out of this, only 86 members has a right, or these 86 members are the governing body. The governing body is called Coordination Committee members. And the election or the selection of the Director General of this organization is done by this governing body. Now, it's a very funny way. If you see, 87 countries decide, 187 countries are not considered to be competent to even elect the Director General or to select the Director General of this organization. So that means 187 countries has nothing to do. Only 86 countries has to decide. And the countries means political leaders, bureaucrats, but here only the bureaucrats, they decide what to do. In the recent elections of Mr. Francis Gehry is a staff member. He started his career in this organization as an ordinary staff member, P2 or P3, in 1985, but with the time, in 28 years until 2008, he reached to the level of Deputy Director General. And finally in October 2008, he was elected the Director General of this organization. When an employee is elected the Director General, it is not surprising, it can happen. But he was decided only by 41 votes. we have 87 countries, but the decision is taken by only 41 members. 41 members means these members are the bureaucrats representing their countries here in Geneva or in different ministries. Anyhow, Francis Gehry is not having a good image within the staff members. 75% staff members, they don't like Francis Gehry since 1985. He is not a favorite candidate as a Director General to the staff member. And Director General is made to run the organization, and to run the organization you need staff members. And when 70% staff members, they don't like the Director General, how can you impose? The 41 bureaucrats can impose a Director General on the staff of around 1,200. Anyhow, he was elected in 2008 for 6 years. According to as a staff member, he could have been retired in May 2013. But because in 2008 he became the Director General, so he became the supreme power. Now there is no age bar for him. So he is continued until 2014, or he could have been retired in 2014. But no. He is continued and he is re-elected. Throughout 6 years he has been in controversies. There are tons of accusations against him, filed by one Deputy Director General, Mr. James Pooley. There are accusations which are not an ordinary accusation. It's an accusation the person or the Director General should have been fired. He did all nonsense what he can do, but no action is taken. Again in 2014, now this time not 41, it's just 45 members, they re-elected him as the Director General of this organization, and he will be continued as a Director General if he is not removed until 2020. It is a heavy burden on the morale of WIPO staff members. Staff members are so depressed when they heard the news that Francis Gehry has been re-elected for the second time. It's very simple. Why it is happening? Now I will tell you why it's happening. Because it's a gang of bureaucrats. If you will see the figure of the bureaucracy in WIPO, WIPO has 1,220 staff members right now. Out of this, 40% are bureaucrats. What they are doing? Are they processing the requests? Are they making any policies? But if you see all the P5s or the ambassadors or the bureaucrats from the ministry, they are becoming the part of this gang. So right now WIPO is having one Director General, 4 Deputy Director Generals, 4 Additional Director Generals, 57 directors, note 57 directors, and around 99 P5. P5 means it's a category of the diplomat category. This is the figure of the bureaucracy. So these bureaucrats are supporting each other, fooling the political leaders, fooling the government for their own interest. If you see in the professional directors and P5 onward, is around 200 to 250 bureaucrats. Hardly 10 to 20% bureaucrats are utilized fully. Otherwise, the rest of these bureaucrats, they are having fantastic life. It's a kind of gang, it's a kind of club for the bureaucrats, because everything is paid, high salaries are paid, and nothing to do. They are sent on the missions. I don't know what they are researching, what they are doing. It's a completely mess in WIPO. It is not me. I'm a victim of Francis Gehry. Not me alone. There are many victims of Francis Gehry. But there are many who, with the blessings of Francis Gehry, working as a director, working as a senior program manager, working as a program manager, P5, P4, D, and it's a big mess. Now it is reported by the United Nations Joint Inspection Unit. Inspectors find everything is abnormal in WIPO, from governance to management. No one knows who is governance, who is management, who is staff member. Staff member is the Francis Gehry was the staff member. Now he is the management, top management. Now I will quote here one example of India. In 2008, Francis Gehry became a winner, a director general with the margin of 1 vote only. And this vote was given by India against the wish of the nation. And the benefit goes to Mr. Naresh Nandan Prasad. Naresh Nandan Prasad, along with Mr. or the then permanent representative of the permanent mission of India, Mr. Swaz Pawan Singh, participated in the election. Francis Gehry took over the charge as a director general in October 2008. He started firing the people who they were opposing his policies, who were showing him the mirror. I was one of them first. Number two, in beginning of the 2009, after a few months, Mr. Naresh Nandan Prasad was taken in WIPO as the chef de cabinet, chief of the cabinet. I think it's a D2 level, directly. If you see in WIPO, there were two senior, competent, experienced, qualified Indian officers, senior than this. They were ignored, but Mr. Naresh Nandan Prasad was considered to be the chef de cabinet. And Mr. Swaz Pawan Singh, because he got retired in December 2008, so there was no possibility to take him as a director or something, or means like as ADG or DDG. So he was taken as a consultant to the director general. What he was giving consultancy, that I don't know, which area he wanted to use him. But after the retirement, he was, so both were bribed a plum post. That means all these bureaucrats, they are playing against the nations. So now message goes to the political leaders of 187 countries. Please look into the accusations filed by Mr. James Pooley, Deputy Director General. There are very serious allegations against Francis Gehry. Number two, the 80 pages report recently issued by the Joint Inspection Unit. Inspectors finds all abnormalities from management to governance. 3. President, who is recently dismissed by Francis Gehry intentionally, that he should not be given a chance to speak in front of the member states. Member state means just to tell the situation. So he was afraid of him, so that is why before the assembly he was fired. He is dismissed now. Now the Federation, FICSA, Federation of the Civil International Civil Servants Association, is trying hard to reinstate. They are requesting, but they don't know to whom they are requesting. They are requesting the management. There is no management in WIPO. It's a gang, complete gang. That is why this organization is hijacked. Nobody listens the voice of the staff members. Nobody knows what is happening to the staff members within the organization, because all bureaucrats who they are representing these 86 countries or 187 countries, they are not bothered what is happening inside. They say we cannot interfere in the micromanagement, but they can be a part of the macro management. See the example of Naresh Nandan Prasad. He joined WIPO on a deputation as a chef de cabinet, but in the recent election, because India favored Francis Gehry again, so he was given, or he is promoted additional Director General of WIPO for another 6 years. big kado. This Prasad family is a special family in India which has been blessed by the UPA government, I mean the Congress. So that I will expose in my different video how this Prasad family is playing and misleading the governments and the leaders of India. So now question is, with the 187 countries political leaders, please see the accusations of the Deputy Director General James Foley, accusations in the report by the United Nations Joint Inspection Unit, accusations by the President of Staff Association, who is now he is dismissed already, but since the beginning or since 2010, he has been filing so many accusations against the management, against Francis Gehry. Management means Francis Gehry. There is no management. Only Francis Gehry is the management and the staff members. And ILO Administrative Tribunal given so many decisions where the tribunal finds WIPO management is abusing, misusing the staff rules and regulations, and tons of staff members are a victim of Francis Gehry. So people are just hopeful with the ILO Administrative Tribunal, especially the recent decision given in judgment number 3225. So more than 200 people are expecting that they will get justice through ILO Tribunal, because WIPO has been misusing, abusing since 1999 onwards, and Mr. Francis Gehry has been a part, or he has been an accused of more than 200 employees who suffered more than 10 to 15 years. They were denied their basic employment and social rights, and he is now a Director General for the second term. So it is my request, the member states, 187 members, if you are a member state, please listen what the FICSA is saying and reinstate Mr. Munsif and look into all the recruitments and terminations done by Francis Gehry, because Francis Gehry itself is a management, himself is a management. There is no management. He is like a kind of king without, or emperor without cloak. So he decides everything. There is no management, there is no governance in this organization, and there is a misuse of 680 million Swiss franc. It's a public money. Staffs are not given their basic rights, especially in the general service category. General service category employees are really stressed. They don't know when they will be thrown out by Francis Gehry. Because Francis Gehry, by winning the second term, he is obliged to take at least 20 directors, around 20 P5s, because he is going to recruit 100 people on the top level. So the level of the bureaucrats will be more than the general category staff members here. So it is my earnest request with the political leaders, I repeat, political leaders, please look into this, all the accusations filed against Francis Gehry. He deserves to be terminated on an immediate ground. He doesn't deserve to be continue his term as a director, because he got retired in May 2013. At least he could have been retired by the end of the term, October or September 2014. So it's a abuse, misuse of the powers. So the bureaucrats needs to be checked. Bureaucracy is unchecked in this organization because of the money. I know many directors who they are not given even a clerical work intentionally, just to humiliate them. I know some, but I don't want to disclose their names. But I am going to disclose their names, or I am going to disclose when Indian Commerce Minister comes here. I would request the Indian Commerce Minister, Madam Nirmala Sitharaman, please listen to the employees who they are going through the victimization under Francis Gehry. Because it is learned that our PR, Mr. Sinha, has recommended that Mr. Gehry be given second term mandate. I don't know on what ground he is. I know one ground, because his friend, Mr. Naresh Nandan Prasad, is given a promotion as additional director general. But rest of the employees in WIPO, India has only 1.5% participation in this staff. There are only 18 staff members now. Out of this, 5 are bureaucrats, 5 are officers or bureau professionals, and rest, out of 5 professionals, 3 are victim of Francis Gehry. The present PR, Permanent Entity or Permanent Mission of India, should know the victimization of the Indians in WIPO, and you are recommending that he should be given a second mandate. On what ground? So that means these bureaucrats are ganged now. Maybe Mr. Sinha will be considered as a consultant to Director General like Mr. Swaz Pawan Singh was considered. So it's a kind of arrangement, understanding between bureaucracy. So the political leaders to check it, to see. And I hope some decision and the attention will be paid what the Federation of International Civil Servants Association is initiating. Already more than 5,700 and some numbers have already signed a petition that Mr. Munsif, President of the Staff Association, should be reinstated, and I request the removal of Mr. Francis Gehry, because if 70% staff doesn't accept you as Director General, you should not be allowed to Director General to WIPO. So the political leaders should come forward and dismiss Director General Francis Gehry as early as possible, because according to the rules of the staff, he has been retired in May 2013, so he should not be given second mandate on any ground. He is not doing anything to WIPO, because WIPO is having a default system, processing system. You apply here to the international patent, but patents, trademarks, copyrights are not given here. Only your request is processed, and for that processing, WIPO is charging. And because of that, WIPO has an income of 680 million Swiss francs. And staff members should pay attention. You are member states because you are contributing, because your salaries are divided in 3 parts: gross, pensionable, net salary. From gross, 25% salary goes to the member states account under the staff assessment head. It is a contribution. That means you are directly a member state here. So nobody can dictate you the way Francis Gehry is dictating you. So use your, the capacity. You are a member state. We all are member state here. So if you are a victim of Francis Gehry, you please come forward. There are many victims, because people, they don't want to open their mouth because of losing the job. They don't want to put their families in trouble. Because if you speak a single word against Francis Gehry, next day you are fired. I am fired, Munsif is fired, there are a number of fired. And he puts one title, in the interest of the organization. That is wrong. Fooling. It is only in the interest of Francis Gehry and these bureaucrats. There is nothing in the interest of organization. So again, I repeat, the political leaders, please look into what is happening in WIPO and take immediate action to remove Francis Gehry as Director General and to reinstate Mr. Munsif Katib, President of WIPO Staff Association. Thank you very much.